Hi everyone, welcome to the 19th video in my series on the Te Araroa trail. So I'm back at the start of the East Ahuriri Track where I finished off yesterday next to Lake Ohau. So today I'm going to be doing the East Ahuriri Track from here to Birchwood Road. So it's about just under 30 kilometres I think, about 2 k's of flat, and then following the stream up to the saddle and then dropping down into the east branch of the Ahuriri River and dropping down to the Ahuriri River itself. So we probably won't be able to cross the Ahuriri River because it'll be in high flow, so might have to walk down to the bridge, but yeah, we'll see what happens when we get there. So it's 12:30 now, just stopped for lunch on the East Ahuriri Track. So crossed over the saddle up Freehold Creek and then just been following the East Ahuriri River down. It's pretty much the standard kind of TA track, kind of few river crossings, but still managed to keep my feet dry, so that's good. There's a little old derelict hut back behind me that way, but it's a little bit off the trail, so it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. But yeah, we'll keep heading on towards the Ahuriri River, which is about another 10 k's away. So I've just arrived at the bridge over the Ahuriri River, which is where I'm going to be finishing up today. So it is 4:45. Been walking just over 9.5 hours, done 33 kilometres and climbed 1,000 metres. So the track actually, we kind of went off it about 5 or 6 k's ago. The track does a crossing off the Ahuriri River, then goes up the other side and to the road, but the river was looking pretty high from up the hill, so we decided to walk around the bypass instead to this bridge, which I think was the right decision looking at the river. So it's been about just over 6 kilometres extra I think, but it's worth it. So we're on the right side of the river now. So from here I'm going to get picked up and stay a bit further down the road tonight and then get dropped off back at the car park where the track comes out tomorrow morning and start the Breast Hill track towards Wanaka. It's 7:20 on Saturday morning now, So I'm back at the car park on Birchwood Road, the Avon Burn car park, which is where I finished up yesterday. So today I will be heading to top Timaru Hut, which is I think 22.8 kilometres away. Got Mount Martha Saddle, which is quite a high one, 1680 metres today. So I'm at about 750 now, so it's going to be a bit of a climb up there. Start over private land on the access easement, and then climb up to the saddle and drop down into the Timaru Valley. It's 20 past 11. I've just arrived at Martha Saddle, 1680 metres above sea level, which is the highest point on this section between Birchwood and Lake Hāwea. So it's a pretty cool view down towards Lake Hāwea that way, back towards Birchwood that way. So I've been walking about 4 hours. I've climbed just under 1100 metres and done 15.5 kilometres. So I'm feeling pretty tired after another 1000 metre climb, especially after what I've been doing the last 3 days, huge days. So a bit tired, but apparently it's only an hour and a half to 2 hours further down to top Timaru Hut. It's going to be a huge descent into the Timaru River, and then the hut's down in the river valley somewhere. Just after 1 o'clock and I've arrived at top Timaru Hut. So I've done about 23.5 kilometres from the car park on Birchwood Road this morning. It's been drizzling all day, so kind of on and off rain, but still some pretty cool views from the Martha Saddle at the top. Pretty easy descent, basically just a 4-wheel drive track all the way down to here. Top Timaru Hut, a little 6-bed hut. It's really nice. It's been upgraded in 2011, so it looks like a nice spot. The hut's already full, but got a bed, so that's good. So I've done 23.5 kilometres. It's taken about 6 hours and climbed about 1100 metres. So I'm going to stay here tonight and then keep heading on down the Timaru River tomorrow. So it's just after 6:30, just leaving top Timaru Hut. So it was daylight savings last night. It's the 2nd of April. So we got slightly more light this morning. Got up about 5:30, which, yeah, a bit more sleep than usual, which was nice. So today I'm probably going to be heading to Stodys Hut, which is meant to be about 7 hours away, I think is the dock time. Start off on the same 4-wheel drive track as we were on yesterday, and then follow the Timaru River down. And there's about a 500-metre climb up to the hut at the end. So I've just arrived at Stodys Hut. It's just after 1 o'clock, so I've been walking, about 6.5 hours so far. Climbed 956 metres and I've done 16.5 kilometres. So it's a pretty big climb up from the Timaru River up to here. Kind of been, following the river down, on and off the track for a bit. Kind of went down into a bit of a gorge section off the track through the river, and then, it looked a little bit rough, so decided to turn back and follow the track up, which was probably a good decision. And then it's been straight up 500-metre climb right up to here. So I was going to stay here, but it's apparently 4 to 5 hours to the next hut, which is Pakituhi. So I think I'll continue on to there. It's meant to be a much nicer hut, also 8 beds like this one. So and it'll get most of the climb out of the way for tomorrow. So it's 4:30 and I've just arrived at Pakituhi Hut. So it's been a pretty big day, just under 10 hours. Did just under 28 kilometres and climbed 1700 metres. So it's been quite a climb up Breast Hill, which you can see the high peak behind me there. Just came from down there to the hut. So yeah, it's been a pretty hard day. Started off in the river, followed the river down to the Stodys Hut junction, then basically 500 metre climb up to Stodys Hut, and then another 600 metres up to Breast Hill, and then yeah, drop down to here. But had some pretty awesome views over Lake Hāwea and Wanaka, so that's cool. So this is a quite modern 8-bed hut, quite nice. So it's, yeah, doing that's definitely shortened the day tomorrow for me, which is good. So yeah, got a bed, got 8 people in there already, so yeah, it's going to be quite a warm night, I think. It's 7:20 now on Monday morning. I'm just leaving Pakituhi Hut where I stayed last night. So today I have just over 20 kilometres, I think, to Albert Town is where I'm thinking of getting to. So I think it's about 2 hours down to the car park at Lake Hāwea, and then should be pretty easy around the lake to the village, and then yeah, follow the Hawea River down to Albert Town. So I've just made it down to the Timaru Creek Road next to Lake Hāwea. So I've done 5.1 kilometres from the hut, and it's taken me just under an hour and a half. Basically been just over 1,000 metres descent, so yeah, it's been pretty steep. A few switchbacks at the end, which is a new feature for the TA, but yeah, that was nice. So it is 9:30 now. I'm probably going to do another 18 kilometres today into Albert Town. So this bit should be really easy. Start off on the road, and then there's a track around the edge of Lake Hāwea into the village, then onto the Hawea River Track, which will bring me up to Albert Town. It's 1:45 now, and I've just arrived at the Albert Town campsite, which is where I'm going to be stopping tonight. So I've walked 24 kilometres today, just over 5 hours, and climbed 260 metres in total. So yeah, it's been a pretty easy day really, going down the hill. It was pretty steep going down, but from there it's been really easy, basically flat track the whole way to here, around Lake Hāwea into Lake Hāwea village, and then yeah, followed the Hawea River down to here. So it's been really nice, but yeah, feeling pretty tired after the last 6 days, so gonna stay 2 nights here and have a rest day tomorrow, then continue towards Wanaka and Glendew Bay after that. So it's 7:15 on Wednesday morning. I'm just leaving the Albert Town campsite where I've been for the last 2 nights. So I had a good rest day yesterday, went into Wanaka and yeah, had a look around, got a bit of shopping done and stuff, so yeah, ready for the next section. So today I'm going to be walking to Glendew Bay, or the start of the Motatapu Alpine Track, which I think is 31 kilometres from here. Should be really easy walking along basically shared use town walkways, cycleways, so yeah, should be a pretty easy day. It's 10 to 10 now, so I have been walking just under 2.5 hours. I've done 14 kilometres and climbed 40 metres from Albert Town this morning. So basically I'm just arriving in Wanaka, just at the start of town now. So I found a little shelter here which is quite useful. I was going to continue on round to Glendew Bay today, which is another 18 k's from here, but I'm just going to bail here, I think. It's really not very enjoyable. It's kind of pouring down, so yeah, I'm going to stop here and wait till tomorrow when it's meant to be really sunny. So yeah, I'll still take the same amount of days because I was planning on having a short day in 2 days, I think. So I'll just have a short day today while it's raining, and then on the sunny days I'll do some longer pushes. So thanks for watching this 19th video in my series on the Te Araroa Trail. If you'd like to support me, there's a link to buy me a coffee in the description below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future parts. See you next time.